Also, is that the Peyton Manning?
That is Peyton Manning, yes.
Why is Peyton Manning in the TV show about Christmas?
Well, apparently he's interviewing to become a candidate for Santa. I mean, he's good at throwing. He would be good, you know.
Chapter 2 is the Secaucus Clause.
The Secaucus Clause?
No, it's the
Secessus
Clause.
It's the New Jersey Clause. The Secaucus Clause. Everybody knows Santa's got to retire in Jersey.
It comes with a coffee.
Comes for the coffee?
No, it comes with a coffee.
Oh, it comes with a coffee.
The Secessus Clause. Comes with a coffee.
If you turn down being Santa Claus, we'll give you this nice Colombian roast.
No, it's like secession.
Secessionists?
Secession.
Succinctly?
Well, that's the word they're using. Secession.
Secession.
Because he's going to succeed the Santa Clausing when he retires.
I don't know.
Because he's going to get pulled off a roof.
I still think it would be better if it's just Charlie has to
go to sleep, Dad.
He's got to mercy kill his dad.
Your time has come.
I told you in the first one, I'm going to stay in the family business. It's time to die, you old man.
He did. He did call it early. He called it real
early. I'm
going
to stay in the family business. You know what that means, Dad?
Dad,
only one of us is coming out alive.
Dad, I made you this special hot cocoa. Don't worry, there's nothing weird in it, like rat poison.
The twinkle in his eye.
It's about to go out.
You just got to make sure it's while he is being Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And then you just have to pick up the suit, and then you're good.
Yeah, like he's dropping presents under the tree, and next thing you know, there's a blade through him. And Charlie's like, shh, it's okay, Dad. I'll finish up.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, that was, I think we wrote a better Santa Clauses than Disney probably did.
This is Disney. Of course they made a TV show after several movies. How many movies are there in total? 3?
3.
There's 3 movies and then this TV show?
Yeah.
And apparently they're still working on it because it came out this year.
Right, yeah, there's only 3 episodes. Like, I guess they're
it's still coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, Christmas.
We have
to watch the Christmas episode of this TV show.
Oh.
And we'll talk over it the whole time.
Yeah. We can open our Steam account finally, or not Steam, Twitch.
Yeah, that'll be our first Twitch.
We gotta start a Twitch account. We'll just live stream us watching the Santa Clauses.
It'll just be us making a weird face the whole time going, what the fuck?
Like we kind of forget to talk. We're just making faces the whole time. Like, Disney?
This is a really visual experience.
Yes. The colors are incredible.
I'll read the comments.
Yeah.
Shout out to Blue Balls 89.
Wait, don't tell people my username.
Over here letting the cat right out of the bag.
God damn it. Now they're going to find me on all my streaming platforms.
Blue Balls 89.
Yeah.
Guarantee
it's
already
born in
taken.
89.
No, 89's my favorite number.
Oh. Not 69?
Well, no, 89 represents me better. I'm a little more round in my belly.
Yeah, and half of that is my favorite number, 44 and a half. That's
44 and a half is your favorite number?
That's my favorite number.
That's not a real number, though.
Yeah, it is. I feel like
you mean it's not a whole number?
No, it's not like a real number. You can't.
Like it's not a whole number.
Fractions are just left out of the whole favorite number thing. They're all alone. It's like, well, I like 33
it's because they're not
7/8.
numbers. They're only a portion of a number.
It's literally numbers, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like a real number. It's like
not a whole number.
It's a sacrificial number that you're just trying to get rid of. That was like most math. It's like get rid of the fraction.
Wow, you went stupid school.
Get rid of the fraction.
Get rid of it.
All right, so it says 31 and a half. 31's fine.
Make it even.
31's fine. This is how the world works.
There's that one where you have to literally flip it on its head because it's not giving you the right information. So you like flip it.
When you multiply fractions? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you have to fucking drown the numerator.
Nope.
Yeah, so don't
Nope.
try to get math advice from Steve.
He
I
doesn't
am
even-
taking appointments for accounting work.
He thinks Berlin's in Russia and Santa Claus is real, and math is a construct.
And time is linear.
Time is very linear.
It's
Yes.
non-linear, Steve.
I'm never going to get this, all right? Just ask my teachers. I'm very stubborn.
You don't have teachers.
Oh, yeah.
So the Santa Claus basically confirms the theories from Arrival that time is cyclical because he has the ability to visit millions of children.
Well, he
In
says
one
there's
night.
some sort of time continuum
There is a
when
time
we're in the
continuum.
sleigh. And you know what time continuums are shaped like, Steve? Fucking circles.
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 All right. So what
Like
you're
Santa's belly.
So what you're explaining to me right now is that the Santa Claus, written in 1994,
Yeah.
takes place in the same universe as Arrival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just wasn't Christmas time.
Everybody knows Arrival didn't take place on Christmas, or Santa would have fought off the aliens with his reindeer army.
He had 8. That's barely a squadron.
Yeah, but it's enough. Enough
It's
to take
Yeah,
out some
I like how they
heptapods.
don't even include Rudolph because they're like, we're just not even gonna try to mess with that franchise. Like, we don't want to, we don't want to get like cease and desist.
Well, that's
from
a-
Rudolph franchise.
That's a good question. Why isn't Rudolph? Because is
Fuck
he
Rudolph.
Is he technically a reindeer?
I think he's copywritten. I think that's
there
what
would
it is.
probably be some sort of issue with that, or they just were. You're supposed to focus on Santa, Steve.
Yes, Rudolph doesn't need the fucking spotlight.
Right?
Okay?
He
Oh, yeah,
steals
well-
Santa's. This is a Santa movie, not a Rudolph getting bullied movie.
Yeah, but I feel like they're not holding up continuity.
No, well, in this timeline, they bullied
Yes.
Rudolph till he killed himself, and that's
Oh
why
my
he's
God.
not included.
Rudolph, no.
So
no, the fucking abominable snowman got him in this.
He
this
just like,
version.
he just like ate him in one munch.
Oh, see if they would have
One
included
munch.
that.
it was like the chimney.
No more Rudolph.
Bye, Rudolph. I guess we're not getting home tonight, gents.
Fuck you, Rudolph.
Any kid wish for a flashlight? We really need one.
Yeah, that's what headlights are for. Fuck you, Rudolph. We don't need you.
Right?
Modern technology made you useless, Rudolph.
Well,
A light bulb
they have
literally replaces you.
vertical liftoff in this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
why does
they
he
don't
even need the reindeer at that
They don't need
point?
that extra horsepower.
Oh my god.
Well, as time goes on, roofs get smaller, runways are shorter,
Yeah.
vertical takeoff.
Mm.
I like it. I like it that like 12-year-old, 12,000-year-olds made a combustion engine that allows them to achieve vertical flight.
And it was all thought up by a 6-year-old.
A 6-year-old who was an actual 6-year-old.
Well, they put their heads together.
High
so
on
their-
hot cocoa.
So their average is 600 years old. So that's decent experience
It's pretty
still.
good.
They
We're
have the
just going with
knowledge of the
average.
ages. Oh my god.
Oh.
They wipe the dust off the book, slams open.
This is our knowledge book.
You have come for answers.
I contain the secrets of the universe. What would thou like to know?
But if you guess stupid questions, you die.
It's just a big pit opens up underneath them. Like, this got weird.
So Merry Christmas
Yeah.
or Happy Hanukkah or
other
Happy holidays, and other things.
Yeah.
Merry holiday season.
Merry holiday, Miss McCullough.
You know, where
What's
there's
politically
more
correct?
people in stores and everything's slightly more expensive and everyone's a little meaner. Yes.
Happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
While the shoppers keep stabbing.
You know it's almost Christmas when it takes 17 minutes to get a cup of coffee.
Oh, I love it. Don't you guys? The warmth and all the friendly faces as you go out in public.
No, I never understood why you would leave the house to get coffee that you can make at the house and you don't have to talk to anybody. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it doesn't come in a red cup and there's not like a half-naked mermaid on the front.
They have this thing called the internet, Steve. So you can
I can
order
look at half-naked
you can
mermaids
order
right now.
both of those.
I could print out my own Starbucks label, put it on my shitty cup of coffee.
I can spell my own name wrong.
So,
but
the
yeah.
Santa Claus, man, this movie is a classic.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess we should be all like, welcome. And this is our Christmas episode. Or whatever this is.
That's why I said Merry Holidays.
Merry Holiday, miss.
Yes.
But yeah, this is The Santa Claus.
The original.
The
Santa
OG.
Claus.
94.
94 Tim Allen and
Tim Allen.
Bowl Cut Kid.
Bowl Cookie.
I don't know his
Who
name.
knows that kid's name? Nobody.
He grew up
We
to-
should. He carried the whole film.
He was literally the star of the film. Like, without that kid, this movie would just be a drag.
Yeah. Yeah, no. That kid had more jokes than Tim Allen.
Yeah.
And Tim Allen was just riffing through this whole movie.
I hate to break it to you, but Tim Allen probably wrote most of those kids' jokes.
Yeah. Well, he gave him all of his best stuff.
Yeah, not bad.
The best thing Tim Allen said was like, I'm getting a CAT scan.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like-
He's kind of just an asshole the whole movie, though. Until the end, he just, like, suddenly gets a sense of humor
Well, no.
because he's Santa Claus.
Well, he's like the most adamant one out of that entire family. He's like, no, it's okay if Charlie believes in Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus. And then when Charlie actually believes in Santa Claus, he's like, what are you, stupid? Stop believing in
Right?
Santa Claus.
So two-faced. Like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to pick a side and stick to your guns.
Right.
Like, listen, Charlie, they're going to put me in prison. Stop saying I'm Santa Claus, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, it gets into a weird legal place where, like, the custody is being questioned. And, like,
We're burning court documents.
yeah, it gets a little
Secret pacts.
sussy.
Do you guys feel like Christmas yet with all these legal documents?
The
and
cops are involved in a child abduction case, and then they're just like, let's just forget
we're
about
literally
it.
tearing
They were
families
gone.
apart.
They were gone 4 hours later. They're like, look, we looked for them. We said we did a good job. Okay? You need
Can
to
you
believe
just tell
us.
my
Listen.
boss we looked for?
We arrested every mall Santa in a 12-mile radius. What the hell else do you want us to do? Go chimney to chimney?
And the one guy getting it's not even my suit. It's a rental. It's like, what?
Oh, but seriously, like, if you've seen this movie as a child and you haven't seen it in years,
It's
please
shocking.
go back and watch it again, because especially the visuals are just, chef's kiss. I don't remember it being so bad, but, like, it's really bad.
Well,
Well,
when
you
we
never
first
watched
watched
the 4K HD extended cut.
yeah, that's
well,
true.
yeah, that's
On
the
Disney
first. The
Plus.
first thing I noticed was it was the 4K Ultra HD version, and it's like, so the blurriness will be extra sharp.
The one thing I needed from my Santa Claus movie. Ultra HD.
I want to see the edges of the green screen really well.
Yeah.
I want to
they're
feel
very
like
crisp.
Santa's in my living room.
All your paste lines, they're just gonna pop.
Yes.
I think I can see the boom mic in the back. Wow, 4K is amazing.
They did pretty good with that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was fine. It was before I was born, so what can I say?
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
This is that old technology.
Yeah.
it makes you appreciate what we have now.
Yeah.
But,
Sure.
before we go too far, we need to explain that this is the classic Christmas tale of accidentally murdering Santa Claus.
Yes, yes.
And you have to then be Santa Claus.
Yes, that's how it has always worked. Don't
Yeah.
you know?
All the other Christmas
So that-
movies are the same exact plot.
Yep.
So to everyone out there who wanted to be a lawyer, just remember, all you got to do is stab a lawyer or push him off your roof and you get his job.
And as long as a business card has some legal information on it that you didn't even sign.
No.
Two qualifications.
Yeah.
He's got to have a coat. He's got to have a wallet.
And you
Yep.
got to
And you
put
can be
both
that
of them
person.
on.
Yeah.
You can be them.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not Tom.
I
no,
think
no,
that's
no.
identity theft, actually.
In a week or two, my face will change and I'll look like Tom.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
hasn't
trust
kicked
me.
in yet.
I'll gain a lot of weight and a white beard. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
jeez. Oh, man.
Which you can definitely tell most of the special effects budget went to like his 3 clean shaven to
Yeah.
full beard face
Yep.
changes. Those were the best.
It was literally just like a transition that you can do in like Windows Movie Maker,
Just
where it just like
shove the one
changes-
through the other one.
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna take two things, smush them.
yeah.
Till
Just keep your
till
head
you-
really still for a moment so we can get that shot, and then we're just gonna whoop transition it. Now you have a beard.
But yeah, anyway, this movie, where we're not taking credit for murder or anything, and we're just stealing people's identities. It's a good family film.
Mhm.
Gather everyone around. It teaches a good moral. You can get away with murder as long as you continue their day-to-day activities.
Which is what we're looking for from Tim Allen. We're looking for our moral compass here.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
too can avoid the law if you just
dress
murder
like
Which is
Santa Claus.
basically, in this movie, murder, identity theft, kidnapping, evading the police,
B&E.
A little bit of pedophilia.
Grand theft
Ooh.
larceny. The sleigh was definitely more than $3,000.
Yeah.
Child
That's felony
endangerment.
one. Child endangerment.
Child labor laws are definitely in question here.
Yeah, he should definitely be in for
Slavery.
years.
The elves are not allowed to leave.
They are not.
They have to stay.
They
They
are
are
not
held
shown
there.
getting a wage at all.
The only
Nope.
door is a giant opening in the ceiling, and only 4 elves can fly, and they have to be specially trained.
Yeah. Those are the ones who they brainwashed enough to know that they're not going to they're
What
not
is your
gonna
prime
leave.
directive? Don't leave the North Pole.
They have Stockholm syndrome.
Oh my God.
We love Santa. We're having fun.
But seriously, I did really love this movie as a child.
Yeah, was this
It's just
was this your
classic.
go-to Santa movie?
This is the
Yeah.
first one I remember.
This was the only Santa Claus movie I wanted to watch.
Besides the animated Rudolph.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I was
That
I
was-
was always that
These
guy.
two would be like, this was the real people movie, and for the animated, it would have been,
Yeah.
the Rudolph.
Yeah.
Because that's where he goes and meets the Abominable Snowman, right?
Yeah,
In
well,
that one.
Bumbles
yeah,
bounce.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody remembers
Yeah.
Cornelius.
But that's like a little, little animated thing.
Right. So
But yeah,
for-
if you
for
wanted
real,
to watch.
Yeah, for films, this would be it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's interesting. I like it.
Yeah, what was your go-to Christmas movie, Steve?
Lady and the Tramp.
No, there was a while there. It was Gremlins.
Gremlins, okay.
Okay, we meant like normal people
Oh,
movies.
okay. Probably A Christmas Story. I think that's the one I watched the most. That or whenever. What's the one with the heat miser and the snow miser? Because that one I watched almost religiously.
That is the Santa Claus animated one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like Santa Claus is coming to town. I think
Probably
it's
like
called.
Jack Frost or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Is
that
it the
kind
kid
of
with the
stuff.
red hair who then
You'll
becomes
shoot
Santa
your
Claus?
eye out.
Yes.
Oh
No.
no, those are two different.
Oh,
Red
no,
Rider.
that's
the
a
Little Red
Christmas
Rider.
story.
That's a Christmas story.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
They made another one of those. It's
Another Christmas?
Refused.
Yeah, it's the continuation of Ralphie now having to host Christmas, and he loses his mind.
As one would.
Dinner
and
with
should.
the family gets a little too crazy.
Holy fuck! I burnt the turkey.
I actually shot my eye out.
Oh my god! I can't see.
Speaking of burning dinner, Tim the Toolman Taylor empties the whole. This movie's so stupid.
It
I
is
love
really
it.
stupid. Yeah, like most of this movie is just Scott Calvin trying to navigate being a single dad
I mean, he does try his
While
best.
also
Yeah.
turning into Santa Claus.
while simultaneously turning into Santa Claus and keeping it a secret from everyone until the very end where he decides to flaunt it.
That's the other good parenting thing. Don't tell mom. Let's
Don't
keep a
tell
secret.
her, okay?
Remember, keep her in the dark, or she'll put me in prison. Come on.
He gave him $5, and now the kid's attached money with lying, and it's just all downhill from there.
Yeah, now he's gonna get into gambling and he's gonna be
Oh
a
my
street
God.
youth.
He wants to go with him on Christmas
Well, I
because
mean-
he's picking through the wallets in all the homes.
He's
Yeah,
gonna start
I mean, well,
stealing.
Look what happens to him in the second one. He becomes a delinquent. He's spray painting the gymnasium.
Oh yeah.
He turns into a terrible kid. This $5 ruined the kid's life.
Yeah, I do
We
want
have
to
the time
say
and the place.
that like this movie is kind of terrible, but I'm pretty sure the second and third ones look visually better, but they get even weirder. Like this is the only one that is like a wholesome, believable story.
Right.
And then the other ones go like off the wall
Well,
crazy.
Yeah, like doesn't
This one-
Jack Frost show up in one of them? Or
Yes.
Yeah, this one feels like a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Where the Jack Frost is like weird
Oh,
skin.
yeah.
And, like,
I never liked the
he's
Jack
like
Frost
tall
one.
and skinny, like.
And he's like, I do a lot of cocaine.
What the fuck?
It's like
I never saw that one. Is that actually
Powder.
the plot?
I was referring to
I mean,
Snowfall.
yeah, he's always like covered in white powder. Weird.
Is he always coming out of a bathroom sniffing?
Probably.
I'm gonna make it snow. Oh god.
No allergies in winter. We know you're lying.
But yeah, I mean, not that like we have to go through this movie from beginning to end, but like it was just kind of cool to watch it again and see what I used to really enjoy as a child.
Compared to movies that were coming out in 1994, like this holds up to the movies of the era.
Yeah.
Like there's, it's the same quality as some of the Star Wars movies were and stuff. It's like they didn't have
In
the
the
biggest
90s?
budget for this.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, they're not using the top end technology.
Right,
They're not
right.
testing it on Tim Allen's Christmas movie.
There's a bunch of
Yeah.
scientists in a lab like, fuck, we gotta
It
make
has
the
to be
face
perfect.
morphing better.
The chimney doesn't look right. It's the lighting.
Oh, can we talk about that chimney though? That
Oh
thing
my
fucking morphed and then puked out a human.
Yeah, it looked like something I could make on my computer with no knowledge on animation at all.
I think that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, just some guy messing around on his computer like, well, there, it's a rectangle, and now we squish it, and okay, there we go.
It was like his third 30-hour shift, and he's just like, you know what? Fuck it.
It looks fine.
Is this good enough for you, dick?
That was the last thing on the list, and they were running out of time. He just gave it to the intern to do, and he's just like,
Okay.
don't even have my name badge yet.
It's like 3 weeks after the movie came out. He's like, oh, I finally finished that chimney scene for you, boss. He's like, dude, the movie's been out for 3 weeks.
What? That was just a placeholder to show location markers.
Well,
Like,
it's in there.
It looks fine.
That's really what it looks like.
Yeah, really.
But-
I mean, it's a kid's movie.
Honestly,
I didn't try that hard.
You were saying we can't really go point for point in the plot here, but I think we can go psychotic meltdown to psychotic meltdown because they were all at different times and in different places.
Yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, it was like the whole time just a battle between the ex-wife and Scott Calvin and the little
Neil.
kid in between, Neil the psychologist, who's like, well, you're just a little bit crazy, aren't you?
Well, it seriously blows my mind that this whole thing starts because he overcooks a turkey. And then he doesn't get his fucking chocolate milk at Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
So already we're off to a bad start.
He's huffing and puffing.
Yeah, and then he fucking, startles Santa Claus off of his roof, as you do, because if there's a man on my roof, I would yell at him too. And, puts on a coat, and all of a sudden we're off to the races. He's delivering presents. And all because of that, like, quick little setup,
Well-
we're now into a legal battle of his psychosis, and his son is now a
It really
fucking...
ramps up
He
pretty
did,
quick.
he did get very confused, and he did deny for quite a while. So he went through a little denial period.
Yeah,
As
he
you
was
do.
like gaslighting Charlie the whole time, like, no, that definitely didn't happen, even though I was definitely there with you.
Well,
and
and
Charlie's
even-
like, but Dad, that's literally what happened.
Listen, you dumb fuck. It didn't happen. Eat your cereal.
He's kind of, the kid guilt trips the crap out of him. He's like,
Yeah.
everything I want to do, you think is stupid
But
or something. So he's
Dad.
like, all right, fine. And then the magic shows him the way.
Oh my God.
And does he start to believe? No, he's resistant.
His sack gets filled with Christmas cheer.
Yeah. Oh, just the character arc of Scott Calvin is a little bit weird.
Well, he
But-
goes from like a manic, like psychotic, even before he's Santa Claus. Like he's
He was
like,
manic.
Yeah,
on
he's
it.
a little
screaming all
wild.
the time.
Oh, yeah.
but then like, after he becomes Santa Claus, now the kid is crazy. And like, of course the wife is now dating a psychiatrist. He's like, let's sit down. Let's talk about why you're mentally deranged and you think your dad is Santa Claus. Like, let's talk about
Then
it.
he double downs on it later in the movie by, here's my card. We really should talk. Also, I'm taking your son away from you.
Listen, Scott, you put on a lot of weight. I think you need to talk to me. Here's my card. Also, shave the beard. It's looking a little little weird.
A little
Now-
scraggly.
Now, you want to be like, oh, well, be healthy. Well, he went to the doctor, and his doctor said you're healthy as a horse.
A fucking
So
Clydesdale.
now you're just you're just yelling at him because he's fat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's just hurting his feelings.
Yeah.
That's not doing the family any good.
No. You can't make fun of him and expect anything to happen from that. He's Santa.
And then it gets to the point of them battling it with lawyers trying to get custody
It's a
back
real
and everything.
dark scene.
Yeah, and literally, like, the mom is there going, well, what's really wrong with him still believing in Santa Claus? I mean, like, he's 6 years old after all. I guess I was around his age. Anyway, I would like full custody of my child, please. My ex-husband is insane.
Yeah, she's like, I never got the mystery date game. I want to take everything away from my husband.
There's definitely some points where you have to suspend your disbelief. It's like, okay.
Neil's like,
all right, that's the opposite of what we just went over.
Yeah.
I just, like, Neil's like, I didn't get my weenie whistle, so fuck Santa. I was 3. My life was over. All I wanted was a weenie whistle.
Oh, you're
And
a
all
weenie.
Charlie wanted was his parents to love him.
And not
Nobody's getting what they
electroshock
want.
treatment. All right, Charlie, bite down on this piece of rubber. We're going to just apply these shockers to the sides of your temples.
Jesus.
But
Poor Charlie, man.
I must say, when Santa becomes Santa, you know, when Scott Calvin dons the suit and really believes, he definitely gives it his all.
Oh, wait, you mean when the SWAT team is chasing down Santa Claus?
The elves, you mean. The elf team.
My God, like, they show up with a full-armed guard to take out fucking Santa Claus.
He's very dangerous. You know how many pistols you can hide in that beard?
It's like, he's deranged. He's dressed up like a fat man. We gotta kill him.
Jeez.
The movie is just wild.
Yeah,
just wild.
I was chuckling the whole time. Like, I didn't remember it being that funny, but just like, I think those moments where it was either like just really awkward and like weird that just made you laugh from the awkwardness, or the very weird effects that they threw in there where you're like, wow, that's
Right.
that is something.
And with we noticed the differences, you know,
Yeah.
all these years later, but also I didn't really catch on to anything new,
No.
which is almost scary, meaning I understood what was going on in this movie when I was a kid,
Oh yeah.
which is
and-
weird because of all the adult, like, that's a lawyer's office. They didn't
Yeah.
say
Right.
this is a lawyer's office. It's like, you just kind of know custody battle. And like,
Yeah.
it wasn't a surprise. Like, I wasn't like, oh, I missed that as a kid. It was like, I understood all of it, which is terrifying.
And it also shows how many times I watched that movie, which was probably
Probably every Christmas for a
many
while.
times.
I
yeah.
honestly don't remember how, like, dramatic it gets. Like, he
Yeah.
literally loses his kid in this.
Right.
Yeah.
All because he puts on weight and gets a beard.
But this had to play, what, 3 or 4 times on TV in December
God.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the evenings after dinner time?
Yeah.
That 7 o'clock movie slot.
Yep.
Yeah, like at a certain point, there's just like hour blocks of nothing but the Santa Claus marathons, and they play all of them.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely want to go in and watch these new episodes of the Santa Clauses.
Right. I haven't looked
the
at
series.
I haven't looked at anything Christmas related
Oh
or
yeah.
even holiday related other than Halloween, obviously, 'cause
Yeah.
Halloween's fun. And I like that one. All the other
And
ones kind of suck. But
In real time, it was just Thanksgiving yesterday.
Oh shit!
oh, no.
she
so,
revealed
yeah.
behind the curtain.
So yeah, this next month for us will be more Christmas stuff, but for you guys, it's
After,
tomorrow. I don't know.
It's
Today.
after Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas is over, idiot.
Stop playing the Christmas music.
You know why
I
you
don't
didn't
know
get
when
any
it's supposed-
cheer? Because you didn't believe in Santa.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Or Tim Allen.
I mean, yeah. If you're interested in watching the Santa Clauses show, I mean, go back and watch the original.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's not a bad way to kill an hour and a half.
You know, I'd
Yeah,
like to
fun.
say that I'm gonna watch some of these newer ones, but in reality, I'm not gonna watch any of it
Oh, no,
at all.
not gonna
None
I'll
of
watch
it's-
the first one and be like, oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
Yeah, we did the first one.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It's just like The Mandalorian. We watched the first episode, and then 6 months later, we're like, hey, did we ever finish that?
What happened? I
whoa,
forgot.
Steve, people are gonna get angry.
Bring it on, bitches.
They love the Mandalorian.
Nobody that matters will get angry. Ooh. Ooh.
Shots fired. Michael's home address is 4.
It's just 4.
It's 4
lane. In
This is probably someone's actual address.
4 lane.
in whatchamacallit Tallahatchie.
It's actually 1225 North Pole Avenue.
Yeah, the code is 2249 to get into the North Pole. And
No,
tell
it
him
was
Steve
One,
sent you.
two,
1239.
1239. That's
Yeah.
such a dumb password.
I thought it was gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was gonna be like, really?
Really?
But I don't
What
know.
kind of
Maybe
security is that
maybe there
North
was
Pole?
maybe the story of Santa Claus was created in 1239 or something wild.
Ooh.
I have a feeling they didn't dive that deep into the research for this,
Yeah, they really went ham on the Santa Claus research.
as they left out Rudolph, so they didn't read most of the Christmas literature.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, this movie would have been more believable. And here's one of my classic Steve rants. The ending would have been better if Rudolph came out as an after credit scene.
This isn't a Rudolph movie, Steve.
See,
should have been.
Also, after credit scenes didn't exist.
Yeah, you wait after like 20 minutes
Actually,
of credits.
Marvel wasn't doing
If
it yet.
this came out with the after credit scene,
Yeah.
I would be disappointed at the origin of after credit scenes.
Like the fucking credits end and you just see like a red glow and they're like, Rudolph, turn that off. And then it's like, sorry, to be continued.
Maybe a gunshot instead of the.
Oh my god.
They killed
That's
Rudolph.
why he wasn't in the movie. They have to explain.
Oh my
12
god.
years ago, Rudolph was shot for speaking out of turn.
Anyway.
12. It came out in '94. We're a little older than that. I think we just wanted to do a fun classic holiday tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a little bit of fun in the old holiday season.
And plus, who hasn't seen the Santa Claus at some point? We figured it was an easy, like, fun, everybody knows movie.
It's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
well, this one specifically was probably less universal than some of the other ones, but this one I remember enjoying.
Right. Yeah. Like this is, like I said before, definitely one that I watched many, many times.
And in classic every film in the book fashion, it's a little bit out there. It's a little different.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening and having a happy holiday time.
Yeah, thanks for checking
The-
us out.
Non-denominational holiday.
The non-denominational holiday card.
Yeah.
Back to the fractions. No.
Anyway, we'll catch you guys next time and have a happy holidays.
Happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's what Michael wants for Christmas.
Not 3 of them.
3 of them.
Just one.
Good luck taking all
Happy
3 of them to
holidays.
Denny's.
All the merry bells
Where
keep
you can-
ringing.
Where you can sit with the other single fathers who burn not only the turkeys but themselves. Dude's
Happy holiday.
hand was all bandaged up. He looked, the fat one with his 2 daughters, he looked so sad. He looked